Dynasty Warriors Origins. This game has a parry, so it makes it into parry review. My favorite thing about this Dynasty Warriors in particular is that it's the most parry-focused Dynasty Warriors there's probably ever been. Ever. Now, something that I'm confused about that I need help with in the comments, so please in the comments, if you know how this works, let me know. I heard there's a perfect dodge, but I kept trying a perfect dodge, and I got nothing. I got nothing. You can parry, you can perfect block by blocking at the last second, which is the parry. And you can regular block, and you can dodge, but the perfect dodge, I heard someone say there's a perfect dodge, I'm at a loss, because I could perfect parry no problem, but no perfect dodging every time I tried, so somebody please explain it to me in the comments if you know. So the counterattack is automatic. All you have to do is block at the last second, and you'll automatically parry and you'll automatically counterattack. Sometimes enemies will hit you with like a 5-string combo or something. You can parry, I think, at any point during their combo. So if you get hit once or twice, you can parry the third attack in the string. You can't spam the block button and hope to parry. So what I do is, I do light attacks. I noticed that if you do heavy attacks, the block doesn't come out in time when you're gonna get hit. But if you do light attacks, it seems like you can parry whenever if you're doing like a light attack combo. So I just always stick to the light attacks. So again, it's the most parry-focused Dynasty Warriors, so I love that. And it's a good game, and I'm having fun with it. However, I'm not blown away. Like, this is a good game, but there's no way I'm giving it a 10 out of 10, because it's not. It's not a perfect game. It does, however, manage to stick to the classic Warriors formula very well, while still looking modern. Like, this really does look like a modern Dynasty Warriors. It almost looks like it's gonna be a Soulslike, but it's not. It's the regular Warriors formula, but more parry focused. It is kind of 1v1 battles. If you really, I know you can kill the soldiers, and I have this charm or skill that if you kill 100 soldiers, you get like 40 HP or something. That's fine, but really what you're gonna end up doing is locking on to the general and fighting with the officer or general. So even though it's like a one-man army type of game, you're really just having 1v1 battles. So on the parry metric, let's give it a 7 out of 10 on the parry metric, and on the fun and enjoyment scale, let's give it a 7 out of 10 as well, 7 out of 10. However, in the Warriors game metric, in the Musou metric, we can give it like a 7.5 or like an 8 out of 10. Because this new Warriors game really is something to be excited about. Like, it's exciting that we're getting a new entry in the franchise. Now, I gave it my official rating and my official score. I do have to say that I'm gonna play this game occasionally, but I don't see myself like playing this game a lot, like how I'm doing with Elden Ring right now. For Elden Ring, I'm freaking addicted, dude, and it's just a bad comparison to compare this game with something as huge as Elden Ring. It's just not fair to Dynasty Warriors. However, I guarantee you the reason that I will come back to Dynasty Warriors Origins is because of the parry. It's because of the parry. So there's another form of parrying. The one I just discussed is just by pressing the block button. When enemies do the orange unblockable attacks, you can press the right button and the B button, and you will do your own special attack that interrupts the orange unblockable attacks. So on Xbox controller, you want to press the right bumper and the red button, the B button, and you will do your special attack that interrupts the enemy's orange unblockable. So I suppose that's like the second type of parry in this game. I don't really consider it a parry. It's more like, I consider it more of like an interrupting move. I really have to stress that you're not gonna kill like soldiers. You're not gonna be killing tons of pawns in this game. I mean, you can, it's there for you to do it. But really, you're just gonna be having 1 versus 1 duels with officers. If you are, however, fighting multiple officers, do not lock on. don't lock on, because sometimes there'll be one in front of you, one behind you. You want to be able to move your camera around. The game didn't allow me to switch certain buttons. You can swap certain buttons in the options menu, like you can swap the left trigger with the left bumper, but you cannot swap like buttons on the right side of the controller with buttons on the left side of the controller. And you also cannot make face buttons into shoulder buttons or shoulder buttons into face buttons, which is weird. I have a bypass for this. I have a controller, an 8-bit Do Pro 2 controller, which lets me map whichever button I want to whichever other button. And the reason why I'm mentioning this is because when you're fighting multiple officers, you're gonna want to have your attack buttons and block and dodge buttons. You want them to be your shoulder buttons, because you need to be able to move your right analog stick so you can move the camera around and know when to block, when to attack, when to dodge. But this game is kind of screwing the player with the inability to swap all buttons to whatever you want to make it, to edit your entire control layout. You can't. It's not gonna let you. Realistically though, I would say this game delivers, because when I heard there was a new Dynasty Warriors game and I saw the trailer, I was like, whoa, and I mistakenly began to increase my expectations. Don't do that. Koei here delivers a Warriors game. That is what you should expect, a Warriors game. You gotta take the Soulslike out of your head with this one. Take that out of your mind. This is a Warriors game, and in that sense and in that metric, they deliver, right? Koei delivers completely. This is a full-on Warriors game. It has the Warriors formula with a new look, and that's great. But again, 7 out of 10. That's it. I'm gonna be even more honest, and I say this as someone who's been playing Dynasty Warriors since the year 2000. Like, as I got a PlayStation 2 when it launched, and the first game I got with the PlayStation 2 was Dynasty Warriors 2 in the year 2000. In this game, Dynasty Warriors Origins, it's a mid-game that became good with well thought out mechanics. But what it really is a mid-game that got pushed into being good with love and good mechanics and proper care. But it is not an amazing, great, awesome game. It's not that. It's just a good game, a good game. It's not bad. It's also definitely not mid. It's not bad. It's not mid. It's good, but it's not in that 10 out of 10 awesome, amazing, great scale. Just so we're clear. And I say this as a huge fan of this franchise. I just want to be extra clear. Know what you're getting into when you get this game. Sure, it's a one-man army type of deal, but you're just gonna have one-on-one fights with other officers. Again, my favorite part is the parry. But honestly, I'm not gonna touch this game again until I'm like fully done with Elden Ring. So thanks for watching, take care, and enjoy.